Hey, everybody. My camera's all boogered up here. Give me a second here to adjust. Oh, look at that, man. Center, center, center. Let's create some art here. Basement tapes number 245. It's getting saucy here in the 70s. 72, 73 Tops basketball, of which I own 22 at this moment. Should probably pick up one of the legendary cards in this set, and we'll learn what card that is here in a second. So 22 of them's. Beckett OPG tells us that there's 264 total cards, 22 rookie cards. The average value of total cards is $10.74. Total value $2,835. 0.50, $1,000 to $2,000 for this complete set of 264 cards. The 1972-73 Tops set of 264 standard size cards contains NBA players 1 through 176 and ABA players 117 through 264. Cards were issued in 10-cent packs with 24 packs per box. All-star selections are depicted for the NBA on cards 161 through 170 and for the ABA on cards 249 to 258. Subsets include NBA playoffs 154 to 159, NBA statistical leaders 176 to 171 to 176, ABA playoffs 241 to 247, and ABA statistical leaders 259 to 264. The key rookie card is Julius Erving. Other rookie cards include Artis Gilmore and Phil Jackson. So ABA, I think, getting the playoff and the statistical leaders recognition that they may not have gotten previous years. I could be wrong on that, though. Top three, we know what one of them is going to be. And let's check this out here. Still have some greats holding on to their careers in this set, but obviously the Julius Erving rookie card is the big one, followed by Kareem, and then there's the Julius Erving All-Star card in the third seat there. Wilt Chamberlain is fourth there, card number one. So let's get over to TCDB. 264, 1972, 73 Tops. Teams here. This is always fun. Atlanta Hawks, Baltimore Bullets, Boston Celtics, Buffalo Braves, Carolina Cougars, Chicago Bulls, Cincinnati Royals, Cleveland Cavaliers, Dallas Chaparrals, Denver Rockets, Detroit Pistons, Golden State Warriors, Houston Rockets, Indiana Pacers, the KC Omaha Kings, the Kentucky Coronels, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Memphis Tams, the Milwaukee Bucks, New York Knicks, New York Nets, Philadelphia 76ers, Phoenix Suns, Portland Trailblazers, the San Diego Conquistadors, Seattle Supersonics, the Floridians, Utah Stars, and Virginia Squires. So love all the names there. The Squires, Conquistadors. The Floridians are just the Floridians. They don't care if you know exactly where they are. They're just going to give you the area code, but not the full number. Hall of Famers in here, 87 of them. Who's who of 60s and 70s basketball, and sort of 80s and 90s basketball coaches. Let's see if we can pick out some coaches again in here. Let's see here. Phil Jackson, of course. Let's keep going. I saw some Phil Jackson in there. Lenny Wilkens, Don Nelson, Rudy Tomjanovich, Rick Adelman. Let's keep going. Pat Riley. So that's a lot of those coaches in the ABA. I almost called it the AFC. Billy Cunningham was a coach. He won a ring as a coach for your Philadelphia 76ers. Anyway, let's go. That's about it. So anyway, that's the coaches in there, but plenty of Hall of Famers. Of course, we have base cards. We have finals cards. We have league leaders cards and all-star cards. So that's why you see so many of them in there. Rookies, of course, 24 of them, but none better than the good doctor of Julius Erving, always making house calls. Always there for you, we could say. Let's go to the comments. Comments say Womp says the exact same thing Beckett did. Phil says Erving, McGinnis, and Gilmore rookie cards. Enough said. Colorful set. Cheers to you. There's the basketball wax box, and it is a nice shot there of, I want to say that's the Forum. Yeah, well, maybe it isn't. I don't, well, I think it is. It looks like the Forum ceiling. It definitely does not look like Chicago Stadium. So anyway, a couple basketball players going at it there. Is that Wilt? Probably not. But you do see Gail Goodrich, number 25 there, and going against the Bulls. It's a 3-on-1 situation, which is always expensive. 10 cent Topps basketball picture card, bubblegum, 0.18 ounces net weight. It's got the Players Association and the NBA League logos on the top of that box. Bottom of the box looks like any other wax box. The inside packs are just screaming, screaming to be ripped open. Purple, yellow, red, all sorts of enticing colors to get you to rip it open. There is a wax box. 10-cent bubblegum. This is item number 437-72, 2424 count. Basketball, pro basketball, bubblegum. So pro basketball because everybody's involved. And for the first time in my recollection, you're able to get a free tool set, free mini tool set, 7 different pieces, plus plastic case. Send a shitload of Bazooka comics for 55 cents and ton comics of Bazooka such and such to St. Paul, Minnesota. That's where they make the tools. And again, the NBA and the Players Association wants you to know that they are responsible for you getting this tool set. So what I see is a maybe a 4-piece screwdriver along with an adjustable wrench. We call it a C wrench or a crescent wrench. That is a brand name thing. And then there's a little mallet there to crack your crabs open as well. There's nobody like a big buddy. If you're choosy about your friends, you want a big bubblegum bar that comes in 5 colorful flavors. So blah blah blah, your bubbles don't have so now your bubbles don't have to be pink anymore. That's Topps Big Buddy bubblegum, folks, on the back of those packs. So get some big buddy bubblegum. Trivia. Over 40,000 of these cards have gone through PSA grading services, with around a quarter of them rating 9 or 10. So that's a little bit random, but perhaps a little bit of a nice nugget thrown in there for you people that like to suffocate your cards. I do have some cards that are suffocating myself, so keep that in mind. A good doctor is probably responsible for a good portion of those cards, but there are a lot of legends in there, as we know. Here is the cards. Look at Wilt. He says, I'm Chamberlain. I'm 13. Come at me, bro. He's a center for the Lakers. Stan Love is with the Bullets, and he is red, white, and blue on a yellow background. So players posing on a colorful background. Still a little trepidatious about displaying their team names on the front for whatever reason. They're just being a little cagey, which is what cagers do. Pete Maravich card, number 5. Man, it's just a beautiful card. Let's look at that one here. Orange background. He's got the Atlanta Hawks green uniform. I think it's an underrated uniform. The socks, they are dangerously close to his knees. 3 stripes on both the inside and the outside of each sneaker. Pete Maravich, guard. He's card number 5. 6'6", 205. School LSU, born 6/22/48, and home is in Atlanta, Georgia. I may have messed a lot of that up because it's a little blurry. The back of the card is navy blue and orange on top of gray stock. So it's something happening in my eyes. There's a battle in my eyes right now trying to focus. Pete had the best season of any rookie in Hawks history with second best scoring average on the team, second most points, and best free throw percentage and most assists. Pete was NBA's 7th leading scorer and was unanimous selection to NBA rookie team. So that would have been several years earlier, 70, 71. Pete runs his own basketball camp, and apparently they pitch tents there. She said career pro statistics are listed 2 years plus the career totals. And then there's a whole bunch of fine print. NBPA, copyright 68, NBA properties, copyright 1969. The club insignias displayed are the property of the respective clubs. So everybody's getting in. All the lawyers are being paid at the bottom of the Topps card. Copyright TCG, printed in USA. Dave Cowens, he is about ready to throw you a bounce pass or a dunk on your rear end. There's the Braves, etc. Supersonics, great looking card there. Spencer Haywood, very interesting career. Jim Barnett, he is posing for a publicity still for his future career in the Village people. Anyway, I like these cards. Very colorful. Look at Jerry West. His shirt is on backwards, and Wally Jones just in a straight up wife beater there. Anyway, cool set. I need to get more of these. I will not turn these down should they ring my ring bell door cam at any time. Come on in, I would say. Put them on the table and please leave. There's the Luke Jackson 76ers. Beautiful cards and beautiful depiction of the time. And look here, we have some wonderful action shots later on here. We can see Nate Williams and Chet Walker, respectively, 151 and 152, going at it on the hard court. And I've said a million times that it's difficult to shoot that stuff back then because most of it was downlight in those arenas, and not a lot of games were being televised, so lots of shadows and stuff like that. So there's the championship finals, all that fun stuff. So cool set. Comes with your checklists, comes with everything else that you would ever want, including ABAs. And there is our hero, number 195, Julius Erving, but number one in your hearts, Virginia Squires, then the Nets, and then the Philadelphia 76ers and greatness and the NBA Hall of Fame. So that's it. That is your 1972-73 Topps set, 264 cards of Butamus, of legendary players from the 60s and 70s and 80s. For some of these chaps, they would hold on into the 80s. Doc Irving is a beautiful example of that. So Basement Tapes number 245. Thanks so much.